Welcome to today's reading of the Mayan Oracle. Today is Hunabku Kalahun, Hunabku Kan Maluk, and the stones that represent Maluk are Botswana Agate, which we have a shell full of here, generator crystals, which we have a nice cluster of here, and quartz owls. And they are on loan to us today from our Eternal Temple Metaphysical Shop and Spiritual Learning Center here at 148 Madison Street in Oneida, New York. And today we are blessed again to welcome our brother Ukimi to read the magical child poem of Maluk. Thank you, brother Ukimi.
Thank you. I am Maluk, the lotus of remembrance that carries the seed of the great central sun. The precious star seeds within you have remained poised within my protective embrace like a pulsating whisper of reunion song unsung. Waiting, cradled within the arms of the one moment, empowered to release their splendor back to you now. I am the realm of awareness, the nourishment that quickens the sacred seed. I am the harmonious passage through which you flow, to bask within the lambent glow, that full remembrance may be yours. As awakening stirs within your earthen form, the cosmic seed expands, releasing its elixir. Like an exhilarating fountain, it flows through the translator beacon of self, arousing its whisper into a voice empowered to extend its communication to the waiting galactic network. I am Maluk. Bathe in the waters of remembrance. Shed your veil of self-forgetting, keeping your awareness poised in the moment. I will give you the loving confirmation of the divine sacred fruit through sensings, signs, and signals. I will assist you in finding balance in the shifts of perception that emerge from the activation of these sacred seeds. I will support you in assimilating new energies and frequencies within the sacred monolith, the beacon of self. I will help you build the confidence to stand in the fullness of your light. Together we will plant a beautiful garden nourished by your desire for reunion. I will hold you close within my protective robes of light until I see the strength of the rainbow warrior emerging. And I will steady your outreaching hands until I am sure remembrance is truly yours. Certain you have heard strains of the sacred song that celebrates your beauty and power. Then shall I open my arms to release you in harmonious passage keyed, to soar through my gates newly charged with the remembrance of your unfolding purpose in the cosmic play of life.
Thank you so much, Ukimi. That was very, very, very nice.
You're welcome.
The tone for today is Can, the fourth tone. In alignment with the natural cycles, may the sacred take form in the great mystery revealed through you. The qualities that describe the measure of Can are order, definition, discrimination, natural cycles, meaningful alignments. Can is the ray of measure, the alignment with natural cycles. It is the square, the base of the pyramid, the solid foundation that unifies the lines of directional forces. Can is the diamond asking you to utilize tools of discrimination. Now is the time to manifest your dreams or visions. Look to natural logic, order, and definition. These gifts support the whisperings of your creative spirit. You are the architect who manifests your dreams. Open the door and call forth your sacred Can. You are being brought into meaningful alignment, bringing healing into this cycle of your life. The four directions offers you assistance in understanding universal physical laws. Use measure as a tool of consciousness to mold time, form, and space. Now is the time to focus, to connect tangibly with the undefined. Take your ideas and give them discipline and form. Develop the ability to discriminate without creating separation or judgment. Channel your creative energy constructively, generating the power for practical manifestation. Today's solar frequency is Maluk. The qualities that describe Maluk are signals, signs, awakened attention, understanding, self-remembrance, divine guidance, God seed, cosmic communications, and beginning. Maluk is the cosmic seed of awakened awareness. Consume it like a fruit and let it blossom within you. You are on the quest of self-remembrance, of God seed. If you work with this energy of Maluk, with clear awareness and attention, an awakened state of remembrance will naturally blossom within you. Remembrance means having direct access to your expanded presence through an intrinsic presence and perception of unity. Remembrance is your recognition of the larger pattern and your connection to it, often facilitated through dreams, art, music, colors, and creative pursuits. With focused attention, meditate on Maluk, and you will receive help with self-remembrance. The veil over the true self is lifted by your clearly aligned intent. Ask and you shall receive. Acknowledge and activate your birthright of divine connection. You will be sensitized to the vibrational resonance of cosmic consciousness. Create a relationship with your essence self, and a deep cellular remembrance will be activated. In the star glyph of Maluk, notice the protective sheath around the monolith containing the cosmic seed. If you turn the star glyph upside down, around the outside it looks like arms reaching out to receive divine guidance. You are the fulfillment of awakening, the God seed. Open your arms to your God self for further growth. You will receive clear and direct access to the guidance you seek. The star glyph of Maluk also represents and resembles a beacon or transmitting station. As you open to self-remembrance, you become a beacon and receiver for the cosmic consciousness. This communication creates the gradual opening of the third eye, the eye within the monolith of self. As this eye opens and your communication becomes more refined, you will notice more and more signs, signals, and understandings coming to you. These are all for your growth and evolution. They are a feedback system from which you can gain insight about your journey. To the Maya, Muluk is represented by the raindrop or rainwater. Muluk says, "Drink from my clear waters, be cleansed by my rain, receive divine guidance, cosmic raindrop from our Creator's eye. God seed of awakened awareness, acknowledge yourself. May your eye be single, bathe in my waters of remembrance." The number for Muluk is 9, which symbolizes the reoccurrence of great cycles. An example of such reoccurrences is the periodic return of master teachers to help awaken human beings on earth. 9 is the number of Quetzalcoatl, Buddha, and Christ. Muluk is a symbol for great teachers who have come to translate universal wisdom to humanity, to embody the awakened state of consciousness that is accessible to you all. Such teachers serve as a connection to the divine and hold the promise of full self-mastery. The color for Muluk is sunset peach, which can assist in remembering your essence self. Use this color for the tender awakening of divine consciousness within you. The shadow wisdom of Muluk. One shadow of Muluk is the tendency to float in the river of forgetfulness, feeling separated from clear awareness and guidance. Due to the influence of the collective trance, you may have unthinkingly accepted the beliefs and values of your culture. Because of the illusion of separation from the divine, this trance may have been deepening your experience of forgetfulness. Another shadow aspect of Muluk is the tendency to direct your life primarily on the desires and needs of your ego instead of opening to the guidance of your essence self. Choices at your growth edge may feel unsure, for they transform your beliefs on your journey toward wholeness. Your intuitive guidance and internal proddings will trigger remembrances of what seems to have been forgotten. Pay attention to any sensory sign, any guidance that gives you strong feelings. In the larger pattern of cosmic consciousness that is available in each moment, these signs are painted everywhere. Be the translator beacon. Let Muluk awaken the interpreter within you who decodes such signs. Let Muluk assist you in clearly understanding your perceptions. Remembrance is a natural process. Use it naturally without becoming obsessed with it. Being overly concerned with remembrance can actually hamper your process. Also, be aware of any tendency to look to others for information about your self-remembrance. As fellow journeyers, we do catalyze each other. However, you are the one who truly knows. Don't get lost or confused by looking outside of yourself. Another shadow of Muluk is self-depreciation. In this shadow, you may feel like hiding your light so that it limits you from being seen as the beacon you truly are. This tendency can stem from your shy or wounded inner child, whose sensitivity may have been suppressed through life's experiences. This may create a desire to withdraw from feelings of aloneness and insecurity. On the other side of the shadow, you may over-identify with being the beacon for others. Such issues show you what is between you and your clear expression of all that you are. Self-criticism may be supported by internal self-talk, which brings to awareness the negative self-judgments that have been separated unconsciously into shadow. You have picked up your internal critic from the judgments of a critical world. Muluk invites you to heal the inner critic. Take the blinders off. Make a conscious effort to reframe self-talk that is self-diminishing. Be aware of your response to the judgmental and critical remarks of others. Allow relationships with others to support your fullest expression. As you stand in your own light, you will naturally fulfill that which you came here to do. The harmonic wisdom of Muluk. The harmonic wisdom embodied in Muluk is modulation, the harmonious passage from one key to another. This is experienced as movement and change through the natural laws of growth. Muluk represents a passage into a new key or mode. To shift keys or tonality in your life, move with and trust your own process. Even the dissonance created by resistance to change shows you where you have work to do. Eventually, living in a new key or tonality creates a harmonious shift that naturally moves you to another resonance. Through experiencing this higher resonance, a communication is set up with the next octave of archetypical energy. In a linear way, then, Muluk is like a walkie-talkie, a communication device for the higher resonances. When this communication becomes fully realized, it is possible to communicate in the resonance of Kib. Kib is exactly one octave or 8 archetypes up from Muluk, representing communications with cosmic consciousness. The musical descriptor of Muluk are Cherio, meaning clear and pure, and Rebedo, meaning dwelling open. As each lesson is embraced, the next level of resonance can be more purely sounded. Being a clear channel for the light assists you in sounding the more expanded resonance. As to Rebedo, it is usually necessary to dwell on a spiritual practice before reliable results is achieved. Muluk represents the willingness to dedicate whatever time it takes to practice certain spiritual disciplines until they become part of you. Let us meditate on this.